Okay. Um, Code word 9. So advanced placement. So advanced placement 9 is set in. So the first thing we call is mystery advanced placement 9. Okay, so if index of C equals 9, well, what is the index of C right now? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11. Okay, so we're going to go to the recursive step. So that means it's going to return mystery code.substring 2 index plus 1. Okay, code.substring 2 would be advanced placement from character 2 onward. So that means advanced placement. So advanced placement, and we're going to do index plus 1. So we're going to get 10. All right. So now it's calling itself, and then it says if index of C equals index. So 0, 1, 2, 3. The first index of C is in position 3. It is not 10. So it's going to return code substring 0, 1, 2, 2, and 11. So 0, 1, 2 is going to be NCED placement. Oh, you know what? Ooh, a big problem I just saw. There's a space in between advanced placement. So that screws up my recursion. So let's try it again. And this time I'm going to be write extremely neatly. Okay, so the first thing we get is mystery and it's advanced placement. 9, no, 10, 9. Okay, so what value is, so the first thing it's going to do is call, it calls itself, or that's the call. So um, we have if code.index of C equals index. So the index of C is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is not equal to 9. Because index of, as you may remember, is the first occurrence of that substring in the string. So the first occurrence of C is going to be in position 5. Okay, so that is not met, so we say return mystery code.substring 2 index plus 1. Okay, code.substring 2 means all the characters from element position 2 onward. So, so it's going to call itself with mystery, and it's going to be advanced placement. And the index is going to be 10. Okay, so now the index of C is going to be at 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 is not equal to 10, so it's going to call itself again, and it's going to be mystery and from character 2 onward. So that's going to be N CED placement 11. Okay, so let's see where C occurs. C occurs in position 1. So 1 is not equal to 11. So it's going to call itself again with, it's going to say from character 2 onward. So that's going to be ED placement 12. Okay, so I think I can see the pattern. I think eventually, let's see, what do they have for the answer? Uh, so I think the answer is going to be D, but let's see. So ED, mystery ED placement 12. Okay, so the index of C is now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in position 6. Okay, so I can tell right now we're really going to have, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this could possibly be wrong. I think that it's not going to have infinite recursion, but what's going to happen is you're going to have an out of bounds error when you try to do, um, well, when you try to do a substring of 2. So let's see, 0, 1, 2, and then 13. No. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get back to ed placement 12. So mystery ed placement 12 is going to be uh, uh, the index of C now is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is not equal to 12, so it's going to call mystery, and it's going to do space placement 13. Okay, so mystery is going to keep getting smaller and smaller. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, and I think eventually you're going to get an out of bounds error when you try to do a substring 2 with nothing at all as an empty string. So I kind of think this problem is maybe missing the E choice. I got this right out of a workbook, and I have found a few errors in it. So maybe you picked D, but really I think it's going to do recursion until it attempts to do code.substring 2, and it's going to have a string that has less than 2 characters or less than 3 characters, so it's going to get an out of bounds error. All right, so that's the first one. And maybe I'll do this in NetBeans just to see, because I'm kind of curious what's going to happen with it, to see if my hunch is right. All right, let's now go to the next one. And the next one hopefully won't take quite as long. Mystery, if k equals 0, return 1, else return 2 times k times mystery k minus 2. Okay, so what happens when mystery 11 is called? All right, well, mystery 11. So we have mystery 11, and we start executing. Is 11 equal to 0? No, it returns 1. So else, that's not true. So it's going to return 2 times 11 plus mystery 9. Okay, mystery 9. 9 is not equal to 0, so it's going to call itself again. And we're going to get, let's see, let me make this a little bigger. It's going to call 2 times 9 plus mystery 7. Okay, mystery 7, 7 is not equal to 0. So it's going to do 2 times 7 plus mystery 5. And I can see right now, I think we're going to get infinite recursion because if you notice, we're going to call mystery with 2 less each time. So it's going to go 5, 3, 1. And we're never going to get to the base case because we're going to pass right over k equals 0 because we're subtracting 2 each time. So we're going to go 5, 3, negative 1, or 5, 3, 1, negative 1. K will never equal 0. So that means we're going to have infinite recursion. And the answer would be E. Okay. Okay, so the next one is Enigma. What happens when Enigma 9 is called? Okay, so Enigma 9 says, okay, we call Enigma 9. Enigma 9. 9's not equal to 3, and 9 isn't less than 3, and isn't less than 5. So it returns 2 plus Enigma 8. Okay, let's see. Enigma 8 is not less than 3. It's not equal to 5. So that's going to... oops, I'm sorry. I got it wrong. It's going to return 3 plus Enigma 7. Okay, Enigma 7 is going to return 3 plus Enigma 5. Enigma 5 is going to return 3 plus Enigma 3. Okay, so finally, we're going to hit something different when we call Enigma 3. Enigma 3, is going to return, and it's going to be this case right there. So it's going to return 2 plus Enigma 2, because it's n minus 1. Finally, we're going to hit the base case the next time because n is going to be less than 3. So that's just going to return 2. Okay, so now we finally can work our way back upward in the recursion step. So that means Enigma 2 is 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. That means Enigma 3 is 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. So that means Enigma 5 was really 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. And that means Enigma 9 is going to be 13. Let's see if that's what they got here. Yes, 13 is a choice. So I would say the answer is 13. Okay, and then the last one here, we have function. If x is less than y, return x plus y, else return function x minus y, y plus 1, 2. Okay, so what happens when 24(3) is called? Okay, so we have function 24(3). All right, so 24 is not less than or equal to 3, so it's going to return function, it's going to call, I should say, function 20x minus y would give you 21, and y plus 1 would be 4, and then it's going to add 2 to that. Okay, so now 21, it calls itself, 21 is not less than 4. So what does it do? It calls function 21 minus 4. which is 17 and 5, and then it adds 2. 17 is not less than 5, so what's it going to do? It's going to call function 12, and then 6, and it's going to add 2. 12 minus 12 isn't less than 6, so it's going to call function 12 minus 6, or 6, 7, and it's going to add 2. And now I think we're finally going to get to the recursive step. Finally. Okay, so 6 is less than or equal to 7, so now it's just going to return x plus y, or 13. Alright, and now we're going to be able to substitute our way back upwards. Okay, so that means function 6, 7 is really, let me use a different color, 13. So that means 13 plus 2 is really what function 12, 6 is, so that would be 15. Okay, then that means function 17, 5 is 15. Okay, and then 15 plus 2 is 17, so that means function 21, 4 is 17. 17 plus 2 is 19, so that means function 24, 3 is 19. And let's see, that's not a choice, so let's see, what did I do wrong? 21, 4, and then 17, 3. 21, 4 is going to be 17, 5 plus 2, 12, 6 plus 2, 6, 7 plus 2, and then return 15. Oh, okay, I see what I did wrong. Probably you did too as we were going along. So let's go back up to the top. Oops, I need to do undo, edit, undo, edit, undo, because I just got rid of the problem. Well, let me try Control Z. Alright, well, let me go. I deleted it, but let me go right up to the top from where I was. Okay, so this was 13. That means function 12, 6 is going to be 15. 15 plus 2 is 17. So 17 plus 2 is 19, and 19 plus 2 is 21. So the answer would be B, or 21. All right, this wasn't the best screencast, I apologize, but it's kind of distracting. I have little boys getting up in the morning, and but I hope it was helpful in some way, and I'm going to try to attach it to the Google form. All right, cheers.